Hi, and welcome back to Raising Rogers. We're continuing our series with the Brave books this week, and the book that we're going to talk about today is The Island of Free Ice Cream. This book is about capitalism versus communism, but Brave Books does such a good job of presenting it in such a funny way for your kids so that they can understand this huge topic. By the way, if you like this series that we're doing, be sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below so that other people can enjoy these videos too. Okay, let's dive into the Island of Free Ice Cream. So again, in these fun little cities that the Brave Books has created, we meet a new character today, and his name is Asher the Fox. So Asher goes to the market one day, and he starts setting up and selling his goods. Asher has a pretty big booth because he's a pretty cool guy. He builds cranes, he builds tractors for plowing, and special tape for fixing just about anything. So one day at the market, some visitors come by, and it's these wolves, and they say, "You poor little animals, your market isn't fair. You all work so hard, but Asher has the biggest booth. We come from a place called Utopia Island, which is so amazing, we don't even need a market. Everybody there gets free ice cream, and it's the most delicious thing you've ever tasted. If you put us in charge of Rushington, the city, then we'll make it an even happier place to be." Asher's a little concerned. He knows that this has got to be too good to be true, but all the other animals agree, and they put the wolves in charge. But since Asher doesn't agree, they launch him away, and they launch him all the way to Utopia. So Asher gets to Utopia, and it's not all that it was cracked up to be. He's talking to a friend, and he says, "The Council of Wolves promised they would give us ice cream, but all they give us is this mushy, moldy macaroni." And anyone who starts to disagree with the wolves, they launch out of Utopia. So Asher devises a plan. He says, "We've got to get out of here. We've got to get these wolves out of charge, okay?" So Asher secretly builds a submarine to make his way to another city called Tokatoke. So he grabs some friends and he sneaks away. When he gets back to his home, he sees that the wolves have gathered up all the last of the animals' food, and they took away the market that had everything they needed, and now all the animals are starving. So Asher rallies all his friends together and leaps into action. He says the only way that we're going to beat these wolves is with a fight. So that's what happens. Bam, wow, zing, pow, wham. And at the end of the day, the judge declares that the wolves were guilty of lying. And for their punishment, they were all loaded onto Asher's newest invention, the superpowered catapult, and they launched them out of town. So Asher receives a letter, and it says, "Together he and his friends set out to defend Freedom Island from the lying wolves and other evil creatures." So you can see that even with this huge topic, Brave Books has done a great job of explaining it to your kiddos, okay, in a fun and silly way with characters that all of my children have fallen in love with. And in the back of the book, they give you a Brave challenge, and they give you some games you can play with your kids to better understand these topics and to really create some quality family time with your kids. Again, these are Brave Books from bravebooks.us, and there's a whole series of them. You can subscribe to them or buy them one by one to see if they're right for your family. But my children have loved Brave Books, and they have fallen in love with all the characters. So definitely add these to your little one's library. Until next time.